The alarm is ringing in Washington. A desperate move could completely change the future of the team. If you're not paying attention, you'll regret it when you see what's happening with our defensive line. And that's not all. There are explosive rumors about a star receiver who could arrive in D.C. before April 1st. But his knee could be a catastrophic problem. Meanwhile, experts are begging for a draft strategy that seems to contradict everything we built. This is information you won't find anywhere else. Like now and subscribe before this video ends. Because when I finish revealing these secrets, the future of the Commanders will never be the same. We're going to tackle this emergency without filters. Our pass rush is on the verge of total collapse, and Adam Peters knows it perfectly. While the whole league sleeps, he's quietly working on a master move that could turn our defense into a destructive machine in 2025. The truth no one wants to admit: we tried everything for Myles Garrett, but the Browns want an impossible ransom. Trey Hendrickson is a dream that will probably remain just that, a dream. The Bengals aren't stupid and will extend him. So what do we have left? Here comes the exclusive that no one else has the guts to tell you. Ogbo Okoronkwo from the Browns is the real target in Peters' sights. Listen to this. This man has produced 7.5 sacks, 14 quarterback hits, and 17 tackles for loss in 2 seasons as a backup. Imagine what he could do as a starter in Quinn's system. His athletic metrics are exactly what our scheme needs. The numbers don't lie. His impact against the pass has been consistent despite having limited opportunities. His run defense needs work, true, but with Quinn and Witt Jr. molding him, we could be seeing the birth of a defensive star in Washington. Because only $5.28 million against the salary cap, and probably a 6th or 7th round pick. An absolute steal compared to what other teams are paying for mediocre pass rushers. The big question everyone should be asking: is it worth using one of our scarce picks on a player who could be the difference between winning the division or falling short? If you ask me, with Daniels on his rookie contract, there's nitrogen monoxide time to waste. Our window is now. Going young via draft is the safe path, but when have teams ever won by playing it safe? Champions take calculated risks. But wait, because the real bombshell is about to drop on the offensive side of the ball. Internal sources are confirming something that could change the entire dynamic of our offense. An elite receiver from the 49ers with direct connections to Washington is about to become available. And yes, we are talking about Brandon Aiyuk, a receiver who would transform our offense from day one. The situation is critical, and time is running out. Aiyuk has a guaranteed option bonus of $22,855,000 that expires on April 1st. The 49ers are desperate to free up cap space for Purdy. This is a unique opportunity that won't come around again. But there's a huge obstacle. Aiyuk is coming off a devastating injury, torn ACL and MCL in Week 7 against the Chiefs. Now, let's analyze this strategically. Risk it for a star receiver who might miss the first games of 2025? Some would say it's crazy, but I tell you this, IT's a master stroke. Let's think long term. Having a Daniels-Aiyuk duo for years is the kind of move that builds dynasties. Peters knows Aiyuk better than anyone from his time in San Francisco. He knows exactly what he's getting. The annual NFL meeting in Palm Beach, starting on March 30th, is the perfect moment to close this deal. Imagine this: Peters and Lynch face to face, sealing a deal that could define the future of both franchises for the next decade. If this happens, the rest of the NFC East will go into total panic. And just when you think you've heard it all, this absolute contradiction comes along that has all the analysts confused. Bill Barnwell from ESPN, one of the most respected analysts in the business, is pleading with the Commanders to do something that seems to go completely against conventional wisdom. Trade down in the draft from our 29th position. Total madness or pure genius? Let's analyze this coldly. We are the 7th oldest team in the league based on weighted snaps. Players like Ertz and Wagner are living legends, but they won't be here forever. The traditional idea says that with a star QB on a rookie contract, you should be aggressive and move up in the draft. But Barnwell sees something others don't. We need sustainable depth. This is the truth no one wants to face. We are not like the 49ers or the Chiefs, who can lose key players and keep dominating. We need to build a solid core around Daniels for the next 3 to 4 years, not just for 2025. Trading down could give us 2 to 3 additional picks, young, cheap players who could be starters when our veterans retire. The real genius is in finding the perfect balance, competing now while building for the future. Peters knows this. And that's why these 3 potential moves, Okoronkwo, Aiyuk, and trading down in the draft, are part of a master plan that only true insiders can appreciate. Remember when no one believed in us last season? When everyone said Daniels would need years to develop? We crushed those expectations. And we'll do it again this year, but only if we execute these critical moves in the coming weeks. Now, let me give you an exclusive prediction you won't hear anywhere else. If we get Okoronkwo and trade down to get a quality corner and an interior lineman, we will be the undisputed favorites to win the division. You can save this video and replay it in January when we're celebrating the divisional title. This is not just another year for the Commanders. We are at a historic turning point for our franchise. The decisions made in the next few weeks will determine if we build a dynasty or waste the generational talent of Daniels. Do you think we should go all in for Okoronkwo to transform our pass rush? Take a risk with Aiyuk despite his injury? Or would you prefer to accumulate draft capital to build sustainable depth? I need to know your opinion right now in the comments. This channel is the only one that will give you the complete truth about the Commanders, without corporate filters or hidden agendas. Smash that subscription button if you want real analysis and exclusive news you won't find anywhere else. If this video opened your eyes to what's really happening in Washington, destroy that like button so we can reach more fans who deserve to know the truth. Share this video in all your Commanders groups. Your friends will thank you when they see you had insider information weeks before everyone else. And remember, while other channels sell you fantasies and empty rumors, here we give you real information you can take to the bank. When you see Okoronkwo in the burgundy and gold jersey, or when Aiyuk is catching touchdown passes from Daniels, remember who told you first. This is your team, OUR Passion. And together we are going to dominate the NFL in 2025. Hail to the Commanders! See you in the next video with more exclusive bombshells that will shake the entire league.